The documentary I'm about to play is very significant in the history of Nigerian politics. I want everyone to pay attention to this documentary. The Mercedes-Benz, where the former military head of state Murtala Muhammed was assassinated in 1976 in Lagos, is still available at the National Museum of Lagos. So a few days ago, Onome went to the museum to document the Mercedes-Benz. Take a look.
So we are right here at the spot. We're about to see the vehicle, or rather the car, that was used to assassinate Murtala Muhammed. Whoa. Let me introduce you to that car. That car is a monument. It is not just a car. See for yourself. Let's go in. Whoa. It's very serene. You have to be quiet. This is a car. Oh, I've seen some bullet holes. Come with me. Are these bullet holes? I don't know, I'm just saying. This is a monument. It's a car, but it's a monument. Something so significant to the history of Nigeria. We're going to look at the pictures around the military regime. We have all the military regime pictures around, which we're going to be looking at.
In 1975, the third coup was organized against General Gowon's government. General Murtala Muhammed grabbed power and became the third military head of state of Nigeria. Gowon was not in the country when the third coup was carried out. He was attending a meeting of leaders of the 46 member countries of the Organization of African Unity in Kampala, Uganda. General Yakubu Gowon was attending a meeting in Kampala, Uganda when the third coup was carried out. He was actually in the middle of the meeting when he was told that his government has been overthrown.
This very much, and with regard to the black peoples all over the world, I think as the
comment from you, sir. We heard that there had been been overthrown. Have you heard these?
I've seen the various in the Reuters reports. Yes. Look, I've got no comments to make at this stage. Okay.
We are going to continue attending this meeting.
From all indication, a new government has been established in Nigeria. I wish to state that I, on my part, have also accepted the change and pledge my full loyalty to my nation, to my country, and the new government.
General Murtala's administration led to the removal of some high-ranking politicians and officials from power, and many were tried for corruption charges. This was an effort to differentiate his government from that of Yakubu Gowon's regime. During his short time in office, the Nigerian government took over all broadcasting and media platforms.
Events of the past few years have indicated that despite our great human and material resources, the government has not been able to fulfill the legitimate expectations of our people. Nigeria has been left to drift.
On February 13, 1976, Murtala Muhammed was assassinated in his black Mercedes-Benz car en route to his office at Danda Barracks in Lagos. He was only 37 years old. The coup was led by Lieutenant Colonel Buka Sunka Dinka. Major General Olusegun Obasanjo, who was the chief of staff under the regime of Murtala Muhammed, became the military head of state of Nigeria. The death of Murtala Muhammed threw the whole country into confusion and fear about the brutality of military rule in Nigeria. General Olusegun Obasanjo, who was the chief of staff under the regime of Murtala Muhammed, became the military head of state in 1976.
Military government is convinced that we must produce what we need we must curtail our appetite for what we do not produce. To ensure this, we have directed all efforts at laying the basis for the emergence of indigenous capital and innovative ability.
General Obasanjo did not participate in the 1975 military coup, although he supported the coup and General Murtala. Obasanjo was subsequently made the deputy under the regime of Murtala Muhammed and was also a subject of assassination but managed to escape. Obasanjo's administration re-established security and military rule in the country. During his time in office, a program to restore civilian rule in Nigeria was established, and Obasanjo continued this program, holding general elections in 1979 and helping to create the Nigerian Constitution. On the 1st of October 1979, history was made in Africa when Obasanjo peacefully handed power over to a civilian government of Alhaji Shehu Shagari.
I, Sheikh Usman Aliyu Shagari, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability.
General Obasanjo made history in Africa when he peacefully handed over power to a civilian government in 1979. Today in Nigeria, he is referred to as the godfather of democracy due to the role he played in restoring democracy in the country during his regime as a military head of state.